Tiny teaching tips.
Jack and the Magical Beans. Once upon a time, in a little village, there lived a boy named Jack. Jack lived with his mother, who was very poor. They had a small house and a little garden where they grew vegetables. But one year, there was a terrible drought, and their crops didn't grow. One day, Jack's mother asked him to go to the market to sell their cow, Milky White. Jack set off with Milky White and walked along the dusty road on his way to the market. He met an old man who offered to buy Milky White for a handful of magical beans. Jack thought it was a strange deal, but he agreed. He took the magical beans home to his mother, but when she saw the beans, she was very angry. She scolded Jack for trading their cow for useless beans and threw them out of the window. The next morning, Jack woke up to find a giant beanstalk had grown outside their window, reaching up to the sky. Excited and curious, Jack climbed the beanstalk. Up and up he went, until he reached a land high above the clouds. There, Jack found a magnificent castle, and inside, he discovered a giant. The giant was very scary, but Jack was brave. He sneaked around the castle and found a room filled with treasure. He took a bag of gold coins and hurried back down the beanstalk. Jack's mother was overjoyed when she saw the gold coins. With the money, they were able to buy food and pay their debts. But Jack couldn't stop thinking about the giant's castle and the treasure. The next day, Jack climbed the beanstalk again, this time. He was even braver. He crept into the castle and found the giant sleeping quietly. He took another bag of gold coins and ran back down the beanstalk. But Jack's adventures didn't end there. On his third trip up the beanstalk, he found a magic hen that laid golden eggs with each visit. Jack brought back more treasures until he became very wealthy. One day, while Jack was in the giant's castle, he heard the giant waking up. He quickly grabbed the magic hen and ran for the beanstalk. But the giant saw him and chased him down. Jack reached the bottom of the beanstalk and grabbed an axe. He chopped down the beanstalk, and the giant came crashing down with it. From that day on, Jack and his mother lived happily ever after with all the treasures from the giant's castle. And whenever Jack looked at the magical beans, he knew that sometimes the most unexpected things could lead to the greatest adventures.